Hello dear students, in this session we are going to learn a new poem, that is The Bees, written by William Shakespeare. In this poem, William Shakespeare gives us a vivid description of the life of the bees. He shows us how organized and disciplined they are. So let us see the poem. Now students, before the poem, we will see warming up session. As you have test book, go through by that first question, match the professions with the field. First, Chief Minister. So you have to see second part, field of work. So from that, administration. Second, magistrate. So it will come law. Third, soldier. Soldier, it will come defense. Fourth, trader. So for trader, business it will come. Fifth, builder. Builder, construction. Driver, transport. Seventh, teacher means education. Now we will solve second question. Living creatures, birds, animals, insects, etc. are often used in as comparisons because of some special characteristics they hold. Fill in the gaps, choosing words from the brackets to make appropriate comparisons. So from that, first as dash dash as a lark. So first answer Mary. Second, as slow as snail. Third, as tall as a giraffe. Fourth, as busy as a bee. Fifth, as big as an elephant. Sixth, as quiet as a mouse. Seventh, as slippery as an eel. Eighth, as sly as a fox. Ninth, as fast as a deer. 10th, as humble as a worm. So work the honeybees, creatures that by a rule in nature teach the art of order to a people kingdom. They have a king and officers of swords, where some like magistrates collect at home, others like merchants venture trade abroad, others like soldiers arms in their stings, make boot upon the summer's velvet birds, which pillage they with merry march bring home to the 10th royal of their emperor, who busied in his majesty's service, the singing mizzens, buildings, roofs of gold, the civil citizens kneading up the honey, the poor mechanic porters crowding in their heavy burdens at his narrow gate, the sad eye justice with his surly hum, delivering over to executor's spell, the lazy yawning drone. Written by William Shakespeare. Meaning of sorts of different activities. Magistrates, meaning a civil officer who administrates law. Venture, Take up a new project involving a risk. Make boot upon means begin to collect around. Pillage means loot. Visit means be very engrossed. Kneading means to mix uniformly. Surely means bad tempered. Delivering, handling over. Executors, a person who carries out a death sentence. Drone, a male bee. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet. Poet calls the honeybees creatures that teach the art of human beings. He says the bees have king and officers for different activities. The magistrate bees do the corrective work. The merchant bees, like traders, go out and collect food. The soldiers' bees, who are armed with their stings, loot the summer soft, newly opened flowers and merely bring home the loot. They take it to the place where the emperor sits. The emperor is busy supervising the buzzing mason bees as they are building the golden hives. The civilian bees are converting the nectar into honey, while the porter bees are bringing their heavy burdens of nectar to the king. The sad-eyed judge, buzzing in a bad-tempered manner, hands over the lazy yawning male bee to the light-colored executor bees to carry out the death sentence. Now students, we will see appreciation of poem. Poem and Poet, The Bees by William Shakespeare. Theme: the organized discipline lives on the bees, with death penalty to those who do nothing. Tone: reflective and serious, shows admirations for the organization of the bees. Structure and stanzas: no separate stanzas, lines of an equal length. Rhyme and rhythm: no rhyme scheme for rhythm, free verse. Language and imagery: language is Old English, vivid images created of the activities of the bees. Figures of speech: onomatopoeia, alliteration, and inversion. So students, now we will quickly revise this poem. In this poem, the kingdom of the bees is a marvelous creature of the greatest English poet named William Shakespeare. Here, the poet gives a great description about the bees. Kingdom in a lyric form through which we come to know that the life of insect is not that simple the way we think. If we notice their living standard, we can see that they have an organized life. They also have some rules and laws. They also have to maintain discipline in order to their life. In this poem, the poet observed that in the bees' hives, there are different classes of bees engaged in diverse works such as magistrate bees who do the corrective work. Merchant bees collects honey. Soldier bees protect their hives. And the king who observes the work of every day, including mason's bees who build the hives. There are other working groups who do their job within due diligence. The leaves of bees are organized in an order way. They naturally learn the art of order. So students, though they are insect, they have the capability to teach the human the art of order.
Students, I hope you understood these wonderful descriptions of the bee's life. It shows us how organized and disciplined they are.